Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. And we haven't talked all things Leeds United on the show for some time on the channel because, of course, it's the international break. It is still going on at the time of recording. It's coming to an end. We have a game to go and, well, we have a game on the weekend, Saturday, October the 21st. Leeds United face Norwich City at Carrow Road, and it's the one that Daniel Farke has been waiting for, I'm sure, when the fixture list came out. This one was the one that he was going to do pinpoint. It is now here, his return to Carrow Road for the first time since being sacked by Norwich nearly 2 years ago now, November 2021 in his 4.5 year, very successful 4.5 year stint. We'll have a look at it in a little bit of, a quick detail later on in the video. But of course, Leeds go to Norwich looking for their third win in a row. And yeah, Norwich, I'm sure, rock up and play, obviously, in their famous yellow shirts, green shorts, and yellow socks. Leeds and I usually rock up to Norwich in their full white home strip. I'm sure we'll do the same on Saturday. And it's been a lucky charm for Leeds so far this season. All wins have come in white, of course, so let's hope that continues on Saturday. But just looking at the form of the two teams and to get started with, Norwich, of course, sit a place behind us. I think just a point behind us is it as well. Obviously, with a win, will overtake us. We can really solidify our position, if you like, in the top six. I'm pretty sure if we're wanting to be in the top six, we need to be dispatching of teams like Norwich pretty comfortably, I think. And to be honest with you, I do expect us to win this game. It will be a difficult match, but let's have a look at the two forms, starting with Norwich over the last 5 games, as we like to do. 3 defeats, a win, and a draw in the last 5. Not in great form coming into the international break. Hopefully that continues from a Leeds United perspective. Leeds, we know, 3 wins, a draw, and a defeat from the last 5. But going away from home, Leeds, both of Leeds' 2 defeats this season have come away from Ellen Road. So, you know, Norwich do score. They're amongst the highest scorers in the division. Only the top two, Leicester and Ipswich, have more goals scored this season. They do create chances. They're in the top six as well for chances created, but so are we, to be fair, as well. So it's going to be looking like an attacking game. Norwich, although I have said we should be dispatching of teams such as Norwich with apparent ease. Just there, I do think Norwich are amongst. Well, it's the Championship. Norwich are always amongst the top teams in it, aren't they? When they're in it, and I don't expect anything different this season. To be honest, I expect I'm going to say Daniel Farke. I expect David Wagner to probably at least guide them into the playoffs. It is his birthday as of recording tomorrow. Let's hope we don't. He doesn't have any late birthday presents on Saturday. Let's hope we do get the win. But if we have a look I'll have a look at Norwich first, their current team. Then I think I'm going to go in and have a little look at Daniel Farker's Norwich side and how he did and all that kind of stuff. Um, as well, we'll also look at the history in this fixture before wrapping up the preview with the little travel guide that I like to do for away games. So yeah, David Wagner, I think has them going well. They're not in great form from the last 5, but like I said, they are amongst the top scorers in the championship. Do score a lot of goals, and I'm kind of hoping that the likes of kind of Ashley Barnes and Josh Sargent, who are currently injured, are still going to be injured for this game. But we await what Wagner has to say. I don't think he's spoken yet on the game. I am doing this preview a little bit early in the week, so yeah, neither manager has spoken just yet. So there's no real team news, although I did hear some early sort of rumours, if you like, that both Jed Spence and Willie Gnonto are both back in contention for Leeds, but let's wait and see. So no predicted lineup really, it's a bit too soon to be doing that sort of thing. But yeah, let's have a quick back look at Norwich then. So for me, Norwich will line up with the matchers 4-2-3-1. David Wagner did start the season with a slightly different formation, but it didn't really work. So he's gone to the standard 4-2-3-1, which a lot of teams play nowadays, obviously including ourselves. And it seems to have worked for them. They've got goals all over the pitch. Like I said, hopefully, from our point of view, the likes of Ashley Barnes and Joshua Sargent, who Leeds were apparently interested in the summer transfer window. Hopefully, those two are still out injured because it's saying they are, but I don't know what Wagner's going to say. Let's wait and see. But they have potency all over the pitch. To be fair with you, there's Adam Idar, who's a striker, Irish striker. There's Gabriel Sara, who's the Brazilian centre midfield player, paired alongside Kenny McLean, who we're also interested in if reports are to be believed in the summer. Daniel Farke trying to get his ex-Norwich man to join him at Leeds. It didn't work. Integral part of their plan. They're massively experienced in the Championship, their squad, particularly defence, the likes of Angus Good in net, Jack Stacey, Shane Duffy, and Ben Gibson haven't missed a game so far this season. Only 3 clean sheets kept, though. They do concede goals as well as scoring them. So I do expect maybe this to be high scoring because we're not the most tightest in defence, although the clean sheet record would say otherwise. We have collected a lot more clean sheets than of recent times, obviously, because we're in a league in goals for fun in the Premier League, where we have tightened the ship at the back this season. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be quite a high chance created game anyway. Maybe if it's going to be high scoring, let's wait and see. Jonathan Rowe is the star man for me for Norwich, still only 20 years old, broken into the England under-21 side, made his debut for them over this international break just gone. 6 goals already for Rowe this season. Did break into the Norwich team a while ago. I do remember him playing at Ellen Road against Leeds in that season that Norwich got relegated, 21-22. Joe Gelhardt, yeah, that game, yeah, where Gelhardt scored that late winner. I'm pretty sure Rowe played in that one as well. So yeah, he's a danger. 6 goals already this season. Like I said, the Brazilian Sara is as well. 3 goals, 3 assists for him as well this season. It's a well-oiled championship machine. This Norwich team, and although if we want to be up there and climbing the table and getting towards the top 2, we need to be winning this sort of game. It's definitely not going to be an easy match. And Norwich are a staple, like I said, staple championship side with an experienced manager in this division, of course, in David Wagner. So it's not going to be an easy game. Added in the spice of perhaps him being an ex Huddersfield Town manager will want to get one on over a Leeds, and also the big spice of the day with Daniel Farke returning to his own stomping ground. Hopefully he can pull the strings and mastermind a win in Norwich on Saturday. So if we then have a look at the form guide of this fixture, when Leeds come to Norwich over the last 5 years, it spans 5 games. Sorry, it spans 9 years. The last of that sequence of games happening in 2014. Those 5 games, and Leeds have only lost once. 5 games, 1 defeat, 3 wins, and a draw. Daniel Farke has been on manager of Norwich for 3 of those 5 games at Carrow Road. 2 of them were wins for Leeds, of course, and 1 win for Norwich. He defeated Paul Heckingbottom's Leeds United side 2-1 late on in the 17-18 season. He would then go on to win the championship season in the 18-19 season. Leeds, incidentally, beat his Norwich team 3-0 at Carrow Road. Norwich, you know, late starters, late bloomers in that season. It sounds familiar, doesn't it, Leeds fans, of course? Can he mastermind that same title winning feeling again for Leeds United this season? Let's hope he can. But we battered them that day 3-0. It was Bielsa's Leeds against Farke's Norwich. Um, yeah, and then the other game obviously was in the Premier League. The last time these two teams met, nearly 2 years ago to the day, Halloween 2021, October 31st, 2021. Leeds went to Carrow Road in a early crunch Premier League relegation battle, really, and we came away 2-1 winners. Um, it was Rodrigo and Rafinha goals sandwiched in between. There was an Omen Balotelli, easy for me to say. He equalised straight after Rodrigo scored. Rafinha then went up the other end of the pitch and scored pretty soon after that. It was Daniel Farke's last home game in charge of Norwich City. The week afterwards, his Norwich City team went to Brentford and won, but he got sacked after that win in very, very strange circumstances, that really. But Norwich hadn't won any of their opening 10 fixtures that season in the Premier League. Leeds ourselves that was only our second win, took us out of the relegation zone early doors in the season there. Like I said, Rafinha got the winner in the end, and we ran out 2-1 winners. Um, Daniel Farke obviously sacked not long after that, but you've got to say Daniel Farke, fantastic. And any Norwich fans who find yourself watching this, let me know how you feel about Daniel Farke. I think there'll be a bit of a love fest for Daniel on Saturday at 3 o'clock, won't there, really? Let's be honest. I think some Norwich fans might be hurting to see him in the away end. I'm sure it will be difficult to see because he was such a well liked and had such success. Like I said, came end of the 17-18 season. The following season, they won the league. I mean, they started slow, but they won it pretty easily, really. I think in the end, played some fantastic football. Went up to the Premier League, got relegated, but Farke wasn't properly backed by all accounts. Got relegated, but then he went and won the championship again the following season. In the 2021 season, while we were enjoying a great first season back in the Premier League, he was winning the championship for the second time in 3 years, which is incredible. The other team, of course, was ourselves to win it in 1920 season. He then, in the 21-22 season, took Norwich again to the Premier League, but obviously, like I said, was sacked. The defeat that we put onto Norwich, his Norwich side that day, was his penultimate game in charge of them. Like I said, his last home game in charge. So perhaps it is the first time that Farke enters Carrow Road since that defeat by Leeds in October 2021. Who knows? But let's wait and see how this one goes. Of course, Farke fresh off a little break in Ibiza over the international break. Let's wait and see if his side can continue our good form and make it 3 wins out of 3 at Carrow Road on Saturday. Let me know what you're thinking about this game in the comments below. Are you going? Like I said, any Norwich fans, how are you feeling about this one? Farke returns to Carrow Road. Let's get our comments in, and it'll be interesting to see how people are feeling about this game. But anyway, little travel guide I like to do at the end of away previews. So it's a 4-hour journey, just over 4 hours, 4 hours, 1 minute journey. It's a long old journey from Ellen Road to Carrow Road. And like I said, every time I know people will be going far and wide from this game, and I cannot predict where everybody's coming from, so it's just easiest to go from Ellen Road. Now, I wouldn't advise travelling by train. There are problems when you hit Peterborough. Again, it's a long journey. It's about similar to the car, really, just short of 4 hours journey all told. But like I said, there is problems at Peterborough if you're travelling down on the Saturday morning, or perhaps you're going on the Friday, perhaps you're making a weekend of it. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Norwich, nice place down there, isn't it? Of course. Um, and finally, the weather on Saturday in Norwich, come 3 o'clock kickoff, is raining. So take your max, take your raincoats, but sing your hearts out for Leeds United. Hopefully, we'll return with 3 points and 9 points out of 9, 3 wins out of 3. Come on, Leeds, let's bring it home. Let's do it. Come on, Farke, let's get us another 3 points. Thanks a lot for watching. Match Show together. I'll see you on the next one.